The recording's called The Deep. It was really the brainchild of David Chesky from Chesky Records. Of course, it features me, Shelly Berg, and the magnificent bassist Dave Finck. If you know anything about Chesky Records, very, very high-end audiophile label. And so we recorded in a converted church in Brooklyn. And it was sort of like everything old is new again. It was back to 1920 because there was one microphone. It's this thing that looks like a human head that's been developed at Princeton that captures 360 degrees, this very true high definition sound. And so just like the old records from the beginning of the recording industry, everybody has to set up around this microphone at the right distance so that the drums aren't too loud or the guitar's loud enough and all of that.
And it is a challenging way to record because I guess the best way to describe it is they're taking a photograph of the music that you're playing, and there's no overdubbing. You can't stop and repair anything. You could only stop and do another take.
You know, when you play music, it can either feel like the hardest thing in the world or the easiest thing in the world. It rarely feels anything in between. This was one of those days where it felt like the easiest thing in the world. And I think we recorded 5 songs really fast.
We have a tremendously strong musical connection. I think we've listened to a lot of the same records. I think we share a lot of musical language. And we're both good listeners when we play. So I find if Shelly wants to go somewhere, I can follow him and vice versa. And it's always in a musical way. And it's egoless, which is really interesting. The songs that we created in the moment were, I don't exactly remember how they began, but it might have started with a motif, a musical idea that one of us initiated. And one of the special things about Shelly is he's wide open, his ears are unbelievable. And he's a very melodic player. So if we started something, it wasn't long before it turned into a song. And I think it was very special. It's not the first time I've done this kind of recording, but it's probably the best time I've ever done it.
And with a blank slate, we just started to play. And then a different kind of magic happened. A sort of telepathic magic that has to happen if there's no structure or form for 2 people to play together. And we ended up recording a half dozen pieces that we made up on the spot. And so the way the record is put together is the standard songs that we recorded first are interspersed with the free things, and one flows to the other. And it's not at all like any record that I've ever made before, any recording.
I think that this recording that I've done with Shelly Berg is among the top 3 or 4 that I've ever done. And I've made a lot of CDs. And it's really special, so I treasure it.
So the recording is called The Deep. It's on Chesky Records. It's released July 7th. It is an intimate reflection of 2 artists who love to play together. I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to the reactions.